And today we're back with the best value cards right now in FC26. These are cards that their price tags are here and how well they play is well above that. These are the best value cards in the game. And if everyone's kind of grinding up their coin count right now. So if you want to spend the coins and get the most value out of them, this is the video for you. Getting started at striker, we have Duvernay. Smaller card, very good in the box. Look at the play styles. Advanced forward plus, pretty good passer as well. Can play cam or striker. I think she's better as a striker because of that pace. But a very, very good card. And if you kind of fully go into the Lyon links, yeah, you're going to have a lot of pace like Diani, Chawinga, Duvernay. If that's your top three, you're going to be just fine, all right? That's a pretty good top three right there. And, outside of Diani, it's not a crazy... If you can get Diani or pull Diani, then run Duvernay and Chawinga, like that combo's pretty good. And Bacha's also pretty good as well. Or you can run Katoto over Diani and run Duvernay as a cam. You can link this card. I know she kind of plays on an off country, but even on 2 chem, she's going to play amazing because of the build and the play styles. Marmouche, don't got to explain here. You've played against this card, probably have this card. He's just stupid good. Openda, kind of a pace merchant. I actually haven't seen as much as him as I thought I was going to see, but he is a very good card. Pace merchant, does get the play styles, finesse, low driven, probably the 2 best ways to score in the box. He gets both with the pace. Claudio Pina, she gets low driven as a playstyle plus. Amazing. This card doubled in price as they did just adjust her price cap. But an amazing card. Great card. Great card. Yeah, all the best players are pretty much using her, and she's very frustrating to play against. If she had cam, she would probably go for like 200K. No exaggeration. Next up, Pajor. Does get finesse plus. Can't really pass, but if the ball's on her foot, she can dribble well enough to set herself up to hit a finesse shot, which of course is a great way to score in the box. Aozi's up next. Great link to Pepe. You've probably seen a lot of this guy. Can play cam or striker. And just a good card. Just a very good card, which plays well. Feels faster than what he really is. A good build. I like this card a lot. Next up, Victor Osimhen. If you can link him, he's an amazing card. The tough part is linking him, but once you can do that with the pace and the shot power and the finishing, this card does feel and play very well and is pretty good as far as like finishing headers and things like that as well. Next up, we have Lookman, mainly here for the dribbling. Even the finishing is actually pretty good on him as well, but the fact this card is only 7K is insane. Maybe it is because of links, but like Lookman, Osimhen, you can kind of maybe link them together somehow and make it work as far as like cam striker combo, as they're both Nigeria. It maybe could work for you. And finally, Xavi Simons is a card that his price is so down because people see these face stats and they're not truly blown away, which is understandable, but how this card plays is so much better than 3,000 coins. So if you're looking for something really cheap, I would play him either at striker or at cam, and he's also could be included as a cam in this video too, but this card plays so much better than what his face stats suggest. Before we get into our wingers slash midfielders, I want to thank you guys for all the support on this channel. This channel is obviously brand new, just started making FC content this year. And I want to thank you guys for all the support, honestly, on the videos, the shorts, the RTM series. It's been crazy. I can't believe how well it's actually going. I thought it would go much worse than this. So thank you guys for watching the video, showing love, hitting that subscribe button. Of course, you are new to the channel. If you are new. Okay, yeah, you probably are new if you're watching this. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to be pumping out videos just like this. And of course, leave some comments down below. How can I make these videos better? What videos do you guys want to see? Of course, I'm open to anything. So getting started, we have Rafa Leao here. This is a card that did get a downgrade from last year, but this card should not be 70K. Rafa Leao, how he feels in the ball, I feel like even his face stats make him seem worse. Like 1 chem style, and this card turns very good. Very just incisive, trickster for the trickster flick, quick step, and all that stuff. It just looks great. And keep in mind, early on in this year, you're not cutting in and hitting finesse shots like you were in 25. So maybe, I don't know, you're just not doing that. What you want to do with your winger is maybe get a cut in, and maybe you can try to score a low driven, whatever the case is, but you're not cutting in outside the box, hitting a finesse or a Travella. That's not how this game's playing right now. So you want someone that can run up the side, get inside, and then finish, obviously. Next up, we have Adeyemi. He's going for 17K right now, but really good pace, and does get quick step plus as well as rapid. Kind of weak everywhere else, but is able to run up the sideline and obviously find a cam or find a striker, whatever the case is. Next up, we got Doku. Doku does get trickster as well, so he's there for the trickster flick. A card that also feels stronger than what he actually is because he does get enforcer. A really good pace. Just a good card. I used him for a while. He played very well. And again, chem style, you can make him kind of play and look a lot better. Next up, we got Barcola. If this card was like 20K, I mean, he also does get good links, but if he was like 20K, he probably wouldn't be in this video because he doesn't have like great balance, which I think is kind of important for a winger in my opinion. But Barcola, finesse shot, game changer, rapid, good as well at scoring too. If you needed someone that can cut in, maybe score a little finesse shot, it will, you know, kind of whip it back across, and a little finesse shot for Barcola. Better on the left than the right because he is right-footed. And finally, we have Yilmaz. He's your link to Ozyman right here, but just a strong card. Can't really, you know, not too agile, but someone that is very fast in a straight line, and of course can cut it back, and 95 shot power if you put a chem style on him. But just a really good card. Yilmaz plays well, and honestly, that Galatasaray, you know, value is definitely there. These cards are very cheap, and they are all very good. A lot of them are. Moving over to the right side, we got Lauren James. My only problem with Lauren James is this. She's always on the right side, but she's right-footed. That's my only problem with her. If you play like that 3 cam formation, you can play her on the left as like a left winger, which I think is kind of where she's better. But, and I think she's also not, I think she's better as a winger than she is as a cam because her passing's low. So I would take Lauren James, play her on the right. You know, you're gonna have to deal with that right foot on the right side. But again, it's not a game where you're cutting in and you're not scoring those crazy finesse shots. So her being right-footed is not the end of the world. It was a much bigger deal last year, in my opinion. But the strength is there. The play styles are there. Rapid plus. 5-star skiller with tricksters, obviously amazing. And next up, we got Trinity Rodman, 30K, 4-4. Quick step, finesse, trickster as well with relentless too, which is somewhat important. I feel like stamina plays a very big part in how cards play at the end of games. I've been trying to get as many relentless players as I can. So Rodman, great card, physical, dribbling, pace, it's all there. Pulisic's up next. When I saw this card, I was surprised he does not have finesse plus. Whenever I play against him, I just get finesse plus, or finesse, not finesse plus, sorry, finesse base. He's just a good card, man. 5-star weak foot, can go either way. Good pace, passing's there, shooting's there, dribbling's all there. So Pulisic, very good card. His price is also up right now because his team of the week is in packs, but it'll go down. I still think at 18K, this card plays better than what he really is. Diaby, 6K, 5K, somewhere in that range, but crazy pace, crazy dribbling. Not someone that's going to be scoring a high volume of goals unless they're like tap-ins or whatever, but a very fast card, a very good winger if you can link him. Obviously very good. Next up, we have Anthony Alanga for under 2,000 coins, low-driven, rapid, quick-step enforcer with a 5-star weak foot. Good pace, very straight-line card, but I used Alanga for a while, and he's good. The card feels very nice. So, yeah, I think the 5-star weak foot honestly makes this card just feel way more polished and play way better than than what his price may suggest. And next up, we have our cams. Some cams I've already mentioned, of course, like Adeyemi if you want, Pulisic, Duvernay, Marmouche. But these are the guys that I think are probably best at cam. And Vitinha is one that's interesting. I just have a question about this card. If you're using him, how does he play defensively, and is he good enough in the midfield? Like, I mean, not as a cam, like as a CM or a CDM, how is he on defense? Is he fast enough where you can rely on him? I feel like this card's kind of in a weird spot, but that Tech Plus, I think works best at cam, but doesn't get any cam roll pluses, which might just kind of shy some people away. I don't know, but Dybala 18K is insane value, by the way. Like, he can dribble, he feels quick, 5-star skill, does get game changer as well. So even if you're going to the side that doesn't favor his strong foot, you can just do a little game changer Trivella, and it's still a good way to score. Or if you are driving onto his strong side, you can of course use finesse plus. So you have that both ways. He does get first touch, tech, and incisive. Great card. Dybala is a great card. Very inexpensive. I think Messi is better, but Messi is tough to link. If Messi was still La Liga, he would obviously be, I don't even know how many coins. He plays so good in game. The dribbling, the tech, the incisive, and the tiki-taka is the big one on Messi, which is honestly taking his card to the next level. I don't know if I would rather have tiki-taka or technical, because how people use Messi in that tiki-taka is so good. The only other tiki-taka right now in the game, I think, are they going to show me? It's like Roger I'm seeing a lot of, because he's like somewhat inexpensive, but he's kind of too far back. Like, it doesn't make as big of an impact as Messi, because Messi's usually in the attack, right? Next up, we got Griezmann. Tech plus, incisive, long ball. I think he's better as a cam, but of course can play that false 9 role beautifully. But chip shot plus, not great, but what we care about is the dribbling, the shooting, and the passing, and just kind of how he feels on the ball. You know, he's a very good card. Next up, we got Odegaard here, okay? Big incisive plus, merchant here, right? That's what he is. Also just a really good passer, you know, and can finish pretty well too, I guess, and the dribbling looks pretty good, and the passing looks good. Maybe like a little place. I would definitely put a Hunter on him because you want to get that pace up as high as you could. But Odegaard's a good card, and for 10K, I think it's honestly a steal with good Prem so a good card to definitely try out. Cherokee, 800 coins for this guy is insane. Trickster 5.5. he just plays better really than if you're like, I mean, obviously, if you're not great at skill moves and things like that, he's probably not your guy. But even if you're not great with them, incisive first touch tech, low driven is still amazing. And of course, the tricks or fake shots pretty easy to do. So you have that. You have 5'5", really good dribbling, and can finish decent as well. It's nothing special, but again, you know. And finally, we have Rabiot as well. This card just plays well. It does get playmaker and cam and shadow striker. But it's a card that plays well. I played against him a few times. Just a frustrating card to play against. And for only $750. In this price range, though, I would prefer Cherokee. But there's a lot of really good value at cam right now. A lot of good value. We now have our CM/CDMs. There are two guys that only do get CM, so I want to mention them. Barella, if he had CDM, he'd be like a 60K card easily. Like intercept, great passer, gets jockey and relentless as well. With these stats is insane, and box to box plus. So if you're running a like CMs, I mean Barella is one of the best box to boxes in this game right now. Like honestly, he's top 10 ranked, but look at who he's up there with: Bonmati and Valverde and Vieira and Hamsik and Yaya as well. So like, yeah, that's who he's up there with. This is a very good card, and again, if he had like a CDM or something like that, he'd be like 60 to 80K in my opinion. So Barella, very good card, and maybe easy links for you. Ederson, very cheap card. Look at the play styles. Only does get center midfield, but a solid box to box, kind of your budget version of Barella if you can't afford him. We then have Rodri. I think it's still okay to be running Rodri right now. This card does play well. I wish he had like an intercept plus. He almost plays like not intercept plus. He almost plays like he has intercept base as a play style, but a good card. He's gonna hit the passes with Tiki Taka. I think he's pretty good. I don't hate Rodri if you're still using him. Maybe for like another week or two. Before teams get super crazy, you can still be rocking Rodri. João Neves, a really good card here. Can play center mid or CDM. Just a good card here. I think press proven, kind of an underrated, play style plus. We're gonna start seeing a lot more of those. Someone like even Alvarez gets it. I kind of hope they give Alvarez finesse on his team of the week, but if they give him press proven, I would not be upset because it's also really good. Press proven's amazing. So there you go for João Neves. Next up, Tchouaméni and Camavinga. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, if that's your pairing for 40K-ish, or I guess, yeah, like 40K-ish, pretty much, that's a great pairing. You're going to be fine with that pairing if you run two CDMs or two central midfielders. Tchouaméni and Camavinga, can't go wrong with that combo, in my opinion. I like Tchouaméni a little bit more, as I think his stats are honestly worse than how the card plays, like, if that makes sense. Like, you look at his face stats, you're like, he's not great, but I think these stats play off better. Like, the passing is better than 79. It's only low because of the crossing and free kick accuracy. Physicality's great, defending solid. On the ball, he feels good. And look at the play styles that he gets, insane. Gioro's up next. Relentless plus, anticipate incisive with these stats is genuinely insane. So if you can link her, she's great. Conte, another card, if you can link, is also great. This dude's everywhere in the midfield because of that intercept plus. And as we start seeing more intercept plus guys that, are a little bit faster, you're going to start seeing everyone run this ability in the midfield, obviously. Nemeka's up next. 6'4", good build, good stats, only 6K, right? And some decent links if you want to go with the Dortmund cheap beast, you can do that. Thuram, another great, good links, ping pass, press proven, relentless, solid for his price. Çalhanoğlu, this card is cheaper than I thought he was gonna be. His defending for a Çalhanoğlu is insane, by the way. It's crazy, but I don't know. I used this card for a little bit. I feel like he's pretty bad defensively. I'm not too sure why. Maybe because I was running one CDM, I relied on him too much. I feel like I need someone big in that spot. So having a 5'10" Çalhanoğlu didn't help me out too much, but and also no like real defensive play styles as well, which is not great, but has really good defending stats. The pace is obviously gonna be lower, but the incisive's crazy. I think he's better. If he had a cam, he would be way more expensive. He doesn't, but if you can get him in that central mid position and use him that way, more as like an attacking midfielder, he's gonna play a lot better with that incisive. Loftus-Cheek, good links, Loftus-Cheek. Emre Can here gets bruiser, ping pass. And his pace is a little bit deceiving because he has really low acceleration but good sprint speed, so you got to see how that plays. Good shot power. Passing is actually not as good as I thought it was going to be, honestly. Okay, yeah, but that does get ping pass, which is going to make the passing feel that much better. Guendouzi's up next. A lot of play styles, decent pace, decent defending, and of course he is 6'1" as well. And finally, this one's kind of a dark horse. I know no one's ever talked about this card, but we have Torreira. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not even too sure. I tried this guy out. Of course, I was using some Galatasaray cards, and I needed a central midfielder. So I tried this guy out. He actually does play really well. I don't know why, but if you're looking for like a link to OZ Men and you don't like the other links, try this guy out. He's kind of I'm not gonna give him a crazy stamp, but he felt good. He played good. I don't know why, but he did. The play styles are also pretty decent, but he's only 5'5". I don't know why. Maybe that's why he feels good on the ball. I don't know, but this is a card that played well for me. So if you're running the Galatasaray links, this is an option for you. So yeah, I realized I didn't even like look at cornerstones as far as doing this video today. But then I realized, none of these guys probably would have made it. If they're, there's some of the good value ones are like Tillman's decent value, Orsolini's decent value. Some people looking at this Yates card, he looks half decent, right? You can run him, Prem links, all that stuff. Nico Paz, if he's your cup of tea, that's not a terrible price for him, really, with these stats, in my opinion. And also does get good play styles. But if there's one card that's somewhat worth it, it's Mancini. And I will explain why. Pace is not great, but these stats are good. Physicality's decent, defending's decent. And the main reason is because if we go players and then we go to roles real quick, Defender plus will get him in better positions. So you're looking for those Defender plus guys. And if we look at the price tags of Defender plus guys, they're pretty up there, or they're, tough cards to get. So Ta, by the way, do not be deceived by this card, please. I know it's tempting. I know Anticipate was good last year. This card is not good for this reason right here. So I think agility balance is quite underrated for center back. So we got to be looking out for that as the year goes on. But I think obviously something like Jockey would help you out. But I think Mancini is good value from cornerstones if you want to go down that route. Pavard, though, 62K for this guy. He adds intercept, slide tackle, and precision header to his Jockey. Decent agility with Jockey. Good defending stats. A card that honestly I might look into trying to get my hands on because he looks very good. Or at least I want to give him a try. Like him and Marquinhos together, both in League One McDonald's, you can run those guys together, but Anticipate, intercept. I think both cards should be more expensive than what they are because of how good they're going to play in game. Hincapie is up next. Can also play left back as well, but good stats. Slide tackle plus is actually half decent this year with Jockey. Hincapie is very good. Murillo's up next here. I think people thought this guy was going to be a lot better than what he was. I think his price is still fair, like the pace and the defending. You can obviously put, 90 strength, also very good. My one issue with this card is the fact that he's only 5'11", but outside of that, he's pretty good. Ronald Araujo here, okay? He's got good pace. He's got great play styles, decent defending stats, physicality's there. My one problem with Ronnie is this right here, the agility balance. I think I got to try some guys with higher agility and balance just to see if that'll make these guys feel better and be able to kind of move with these faster cards in the box when doing Jockey, right? I gotta see. I don't know, but obviously we have Lacroix up here next. He's gonna have that crazy pace for a center back, and does get Jockey as well, but again, low agility, but good defending stats. Can of course toss a little play style on him, or a little chem style on him and let him cook. Vivian, good links, 5K, solid card. We then have Mancini. I already mentioned Mancini. Tamori's up next. Decent agility, 86 stand tackle, also very good as well. And you'll be and this card's coming out soon too. As we not soon. He's level 40. My bad. Davidson Sanchez. This card plays well. Okay, that makes sense. I used him for a while and has good agility. I didn't even realize that at the time, but that's why he felt so good. So Sanchez is here. We then have Gavardiol here, solid card, and gets block as well, which can help bail you out sometimes. So then agility, I was like, oh, agility might be important. So I was looking for some guys, and I found this card right here, center back Weir. Weir, of course, going to be a very tough link as he is in the EFL League 2, but I don't know, maybe it's like a substitution or something. Like the pace is there, defending, you put a little like, I might even go with the anchor to get him up to 85 stand tackle with decent pace. But look at the agility on this guy, and he gets Jockey as well. I don't know. Just putting that out there. St. Just as well does get League Portugal links. Good pace, agility, quick step, intercept as well. Not bad, but kind of lower defender stats. I think he's better, honestly, probably as like a right back. As a right back, he's probably better. And then finally, we have Germa, female defender. Usually try to stay away from these. But 5'5" with good agility and Jockey, an option there for 3K. So those are the center backs. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that like agility balance means a lot on a center back, or do you not care about that? Because if you don't care about that, go try out Jonathan Tah and let me know how that turns out for you, okay? Because you're going to feel it, I promise. But hey, let me know down below. We now got our left backs. Getting started with Teo. Okay, big Teo. It's Teo, right? That's all I got to say. For 44K, by the way. This was a card that was like 500K, like mad expensive the whole year last year. Yes, it was a slight downgrade to his card and moved to leagues, but still crazy that he is that price. Davies, just fast, good on the ball, good passer. More of your playmaking left back, not as much defensively as he also doesn't get any play styles either. But if this is the back you like, that style, go for it. But if you want some more defensive stuff, we got Anthony Robinson, of course, Prem links, decent links. Standing tackles there. You can put a little shadow on him, and or an anchor or shadow. I like getting that 85 stand tackle though. But solid card here. David Raum, maybe a little bit closer in the value, but still a good buy if you're looking for a Bundesliga back. If you want more of the defensive stuff, you go Raum. If you want, he's more speed, I probably would go Davies. But it is honestly pretty close between these two guys, in my opinion. But Balde, insane. He has the pace, can run up the sideline with him. He can kind of be that winger for you if you play like a tight compressed formation. But Jockey, anticipate, quick step. I'm going to have an anchor on him right here. But look what he does with his stats. And he feels stronger than what most Balde cards have felt in the past. Mendy, same as Teo, it's Mendy, right? He's going to play good. Ola Aina, very popular card here, but for a good reason. Solid option. And can play right and left back as well. We have Thierry Correa, which is great for La Liga. We got Spence, and we got Osterwolde. And the reason why these guys are here is because of fullback, right? A lot of people are running fullback plus or fullback role. And I've noticed in this game, if you're left or right back go out of position, your center backs are just screwed up, man. They're not working out too well, and it's not like the end of last year where they were giving everyone fullback plus plus or fullback plus. That's not how it is this year. So like we look at the fullback plus or fullback plus plus options, there's not a lot of speed at this position because the guys that traditionally have the more speed are going to get wing back or attacking wing back, as you saw with Davies. So we're looking for those guys that get fullback but also have decent pace, and Spence gets it right and left back. And then same with Correa, and even Jaden Osterwolde is also a great option as he gets it with anticipate, 88 pace, and can play center back. So to me, these three, they're going to be in the right position, and they're also going to have that good pace as well to back it up. My favorite is probably Correa as he gets rapid, quick step, bruiser, anticipate, decent defending. But I also do like Osterwolde as well, as he's got good pace and anticipate as well, and he's 6'4" too, so big body out there, and 80 strength as well. A right back is a pretty tough position in my opinion. I mean, if we go to all right backs, there's obviously there's more options that open up, but every single one of these guys is crazy expensive. Or you're playing them at center back. Reece James is an option. I think his SPC is a little bit expensive, but it makes sense why because there's barely any good right backs in this game right now at this position. Like there's not a lot, is what I should say. But I have options, don't worry. Alexander Baz, the first one. Kind of a tough card to link up, but if you can do it, look at the play styles on this guy for 750. If this guy was like a La Liga or Premier League, he probably would be around like 7K because his price cap's at 10, so you can't go any higher. But I mean, I also would say like Evo potential, but I feel like EA is really going to limit Evos based on play styles this year, so it's going to be tough to get bought in there as he has 7 play styles, so it might be tough. But very good option. Ping pass is also very good for right backs as it allows him to control the ball. But also speed, physicality, defense as well is all very good. Frimpong, again, I don't love it, but this position is kind of weak. I don't love it because Frimpong's so bad defensively and is so weak, but his speed is very good and makes him very usable. So there's Frimpong. And also good links now. So Dumfries as well. He's going to be strong. He's going to be able to play defense. Going to have that sprint speed, big body. I'm surprised his playstyles actually aren't a little bit better, honestly. And even his shooting, I think, should be better for a Dumfries card. He had a very good year last year. I'm surprised his card is actually not better. But Di Lorenzo, always a good option. Can't go wrong with using Di Lorenzo. I feel like he finds his way on most of my teams at some point. But Di Lorenzo is always a good option. We got this dude with the blue hair. I never heard of him, but he's an option, right? And then going back to the other position we had, Correa, Spence, and St. Just are all good options. So right back is a tough position, in my opinion. And unless you're going to spend a lot to go get someone good, like you got to run one of these guys that I mentioned today. It's tough. It's tough. And you also, again, you want to have that fullback plus, but you don't have much options, so it's tough out here. It is. And finally, goalkeeper. I would just say run whoever links your team the best. Like unless you pull like a Donnarumma non-tradable, you're not necessarily building around a keeper, right? So that's probably what I would say. Just run whoever links your team the best. I've used a lot of different keepers, and they all do play pretty good. I have heard good things about Oblak. And some guys I've had luck with, I've heard good things about Oblak. Martinez played good for me. Who else have I used? I actually have someone on my team right now he's okay. That far reach is kind of decent. I wish he had more base play styles. Ter Stegen is actually pretty good in game. Who else? There was just one card I used. This guy right here. Also a stud. I don't know why he's so good, but he plays very well. So those are the guys I have used and I've liked, but really goalkeeper, just use whoever links your team the best. So that'll do it for the best value cards right now in FC 26. Comment down below if there's any cheap card you use that you've really liked. Have a good rest of your day. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.